All right, so today we are diving into something that every business owner feels, but very few have language for. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. We're living in what I like to call the trust economy, a world where the biggest competitive advantage isn't price, it isn't ads, it's not the fancy funnels, it's trust. But here's the twist. Most businesses are trying to build trust the same way that people did in 2014. And that world is gone. The algorithms have changed, consumers' behaviors have changed, and the way that people decide who to buy from, who to listen to, and who to partner with has changed. So today I want to walk you through what the trust economy actually is, how it works, and how you can build trust faster than your competitors, simply by starting the right conversations. Over the last few years, you've probably noticed something. People really don't believe much of anything online anymore. They don't trust ads, they don't trust these random influencers, and they don't trust faceless brands. They don't trust the polished marketing campaigns that feel like everyone else's campaign. What they do trust, though, is people, real people, having real conversations with real expertise and real intention. We are shifting from a content economy to a relationship economy. And inside that, what actually moves the needle is trust. So here's the biggest insight for 2026. Your business doesn't need more attention, it needs more trust. Attention is cheap now. Anyone can get views. What's rare is confidence. Confidence in your voice, confidence in your message, and confidence from the people watching you. And that's why podcasting, especially business podcasting, is exploding. Not because people want to be famous, but because it's the fastest trust-building tool businesses have ever had access to. Let's look at how people make decisions now. Here's the new buyer behavior. They hear about you. They check your Instagram or your TikTok or other social media platform. They look for videos and actual conversations, and they ask themselves this one question. Do I trust this person? Not is their camera nice, not is their editing cool, not do they post a lot. It really comes down to, do I trust them? And the easiest way to answer that question is to let people see how you think out loud. When you talk for 10, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, when you share what you believe, when you interview people in your industry, when you lead the conversations, people start to feel like they actually know you. And when they feel like they know you, they start to trust you. And people only buy from people that they trust. This is why podcast is winning for businesses, because conversations create clarity and clarity creates trust. So let's talk about short form. Short form is incredible. We love it. We use it. Everybody should be doing this. But in 2026, it's not enough. Short form builds reach. Long form builds trust. And businesses who combine both win. Because here's the truth. A 30-second clip shows your personality. A 30-minute episode shows your expertise. One gets people curious, the other gets people committed. And when people are committed to you, everything gets easier. You close faster. You can charge more. Your referrals go up. Your brand grows without friction. So if you've been trying to grow your business with just Reels, just TikToks, or just posts, you've probably felt burnt out because those things aren't designed to help build relationships. They're designed to spark attention. But attention without trust doesn't convert. Let me tell you the thing nobody talks about enough. Podcasting isn't about content. It's about creating conversations, and conversations that create connections, and connection is what creates trust. You could have the best editing in the world. You could have the best gear. You could post every single day for a year. But if you never let people hear what you think, if you never give people access to your actual voice, it's going to take 10 times longer to gain momentum. Here's how I like to explain it. A podcast is the fastest shortcut to trust because it gives people uninterrupted access to how you see the world. People start to finish your sentences, start quoting you. They start telling other people about you. People start inviting you into rooms that you didn't even know existed, all because you started a podcast. That's what happens when you step into the trust economy. So let me give you a visual. Think about your competitors. What are they doing? They're posting promotions. They're posting trends. They're trying to stay consistent. They're trying to run ads that all look and sound the same. And they're ignoring the one thing that actually could separate them, which is their voice, their real voice, their philosophy, their approach, their worldview, their personality, their perspective. That's where you win, because most businesses are terrified to talk. They're scared to say what they believe. They don't want to be on camera, and they don't want to lead conversations. And the ones who do, the ones who commit to it, take all the market share. Podcasting isn't oversaturated. Posting is saturated. Podcast clips are saturated, but strategic conversations, those are wide open. And if you want momentum this year, this is the shift that you need to take. Stop thinking like a content creator and start thinking like a conversation leader. Because when you lead conversations, you build authority without forcing it. You attract clients instead of chasing them. You open doors that cold calls never will. And you create goodwill long before you make an offer. You become the trusted voice in your space. And when you become the trusted voice in your space, your brand becomes unstoppable. So here's the simplest way to win. When everyone else is silent, when everyone else is hiding behind graphics and trends from TikTok, when everyone else is posting recycled ideas, you'll be the one leading the way. Let me wrap with this. Business is changing, marketing is changing, communities are changing, and people are changing. But the one thing that hasn't changed, trust is still the number one reason people buy. It always has been, and it always will be. The only difference now is that trust is built publicly. And you have a choice. You can choose to be invisible, or you can choose to be undeniable. If you want 2026 to be the year your business grows faster, reaches further, builds deeper relationships, start talking, start leading, start recording, start inviting people into conversations, because the businesses who control the conversations control the market. If today's episode opened your eyes to how the trust economy actually works, make sure you join us next week where we're breaking down exactly how to design a show that your ideal client actually wants to watch, not just scroll past. And if you've already started your own show, and if you're ready to start your own show, or you want help building a strategy that turns conversations into revenue, you already know where to find us. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.